Well, I think will be an intriguing encounter. China versus England. Couldn't separate them.
Same shot, actually. Going for a red with a rest.
This might drop in. But you've seen that stat there, the success rate, both in the 90s and for the whole tournament.
It was interesting here. He missed a black off his spot, and Junhui Dennis thought that's a bad sign, but then he came back and did really, really well to go 3-1 up. You give yourself a good position going into the final session, a nice lead. Beautiful long pot there, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
1.
He can get through to the yellow. And there was a couple of frames yesterday where it didn't look like there was any points available.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 3.
Didn't expect them.
1.
At this. Just playing for the loose reds. And if he's finished nicely on this one, he might be able to. Already.
10. Junhui 17.
That's a very good safety shot. Now that white.
Wow.
One.
Oh dear.
Nicely played.
6. $30.
Well, I say it shouldn't be a.
1.
Shot's better than anyone in the world, actually, but that it's a bit of deceleration and you miss it thin, but he plays so many shots with that.
$17.
So the pink, similar shot to the one Ding played.
$20.
Power this in to get to the reds. Not quite.
And these two will go to the last red or two when they're still pretty much level in score. So who's going to win this little tactical? Difference between the two players, that long red that Ding played. Ronnie
for past the black when playing the safety. But he hit it too thin. Has he fluked it in the middle pocket? Wow. Position. He's not bad either.
Yeah, choosing to take somewhere in between brown and blue, hopefully. But he's butchered that one.
Ding Junhui 7.
There's no pressure whatsoever in that first round by his opponent. And this is a shocker from Ding Junhui. Neither player really settled in this session.
Yeah, long way off it.
One.
I say it wouldn't be a bad thing. It's pushed the yellow way up the table, but he's still. Now, what sort of angle has he got here? Looks perfect, Stephen, to get down on the green. Oh, it's carrying on running. Look at that.
To get the rest out, and it'd be such a difficult shot to judge to get on the yellow.
7. Ten.
Get on the blue, yeah, nicely on the blue, I think.
Needs to avoid the middle pocket. It's close. It spoiled
40.
the position slightly.
Yeah, good discipline. I just
Ronnie
thought,
O'Sullivan 40.
1 second, the frustration.
No attempt at the pot there. Just a pure safety shot. And it's
Good shot.
well, it's a bit of a chance for Ding Junhui. It'll need very good cueing. Oh, a little bit of early tension. Has to avoid the middle pocket with the white.
Dent his confidence. He's had 2 or 3 chances in this frame. Good chances. And that was,
Foul.
well, that was a mile out.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 5. 5.
Think left-handed, but as Stephen
11.
said,
On the
Ding
frame.
Junhui had 2 or
Ronnie
3
O'Sullivan.
chances. Temperature, but it can affect things and playing conditions. Victories here so far, so the tables have been playing beautifully. And that one shot there has cleared the black. Yes, the damp cloth's the worst possible thing you can play on. I remember doing an exhibition with Graham Miles, who was pot black champion twice.
Yeah, the conditions are heavy. There's nothing much timing. As I said earlier, Ronnie likes to play everything with drag, and then a heavy table. That's not nice at all.
When there's a couple of reds up the other end. Didn't want to knock the black off its spot and on.
One.
That was played. Double there.
Six.
The red to the left and the black available. Won't be able to do it.
9.
And then full ball into the pink. Caught the pink half ball and white running loose.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Another one missed by quite a long way. Not good signs this for Ding Junhui. Again here. Yeah. Knew the cue ball was coming into a safe-ish area.
No, I don't think he fancied that one little bit. Is the pink going to come to his rescue?
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
Can he see enough of this? It looked like he was snookered. He might be able to. Yeah, he could snick it in, so he didn't get away with it. Played it with a tremendous amount of side just to create the angle.
To the bunch here, top spin. But this is
8.
Quite an important visit to the table for Ding Junhui. Ball's by a long way. Needs something to settle him down, get his rhythm back.
You could see the finger marks on the cloth there.
They go into the bunch again here. Beautiful shot. Absolutely beautiful shot.
That shot's given him a great chance.
17. $23. $29.
Didn't he? With the awkward.
Yeah, when you see Ronnie playing that and up for it, I don't think he plays that shot because he would know that Ding was struggling and he's let Ding back. I mean, I probably would have gone for the pin.
50. $57.
Doesn't matter about the red.
64. 11. Junhui to break.
Wonder who Steve's talking about.
He knows everything, does Steve Davis, doesn't he?
Yeah. Whoever it is, you can't tell him anything, can you? Very early in the session, but this needs good cueing, as Steve says. Strikes the ball very well in the middle, and that was beautifully.
Well, can you believe it?
Junhui.
How can you knock a long red in, like the one he knocked in, and then miss the black?
9.
Well, there's another shocker.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Both players missing black. Ronnie wasn't fully focused as he was in his opening match. And if you give this player
nine.
Yeah, the other ingredient that
70.
normally comes hand in hand with the table to the stage where it's unplayable.
23.
And the way those, as he pots this one right to the middle pocket.
39.
And this in turn, when he gets on the
47.
red game here.
Yeah, and Ding's got a sense there's a bit of frustration in winning the frame at this visit.
55.
I mean, we all know Ronnie could spark into life just like that, and all of a sudden, there's just a little bit of frustration there. So Ding's got to really
62.
stamp his authority.
$69.
And he's made a few of those in his career. 3 in the tournament up to now.
76.
If the table is playing slightly close control, don't let it use much mileage.
84.
As you would expect.
93.
We're not even through the second round.
96.
This has been in cue ball control.
105. 111.
Beautiful break.
The break-off shot this time.
One.
He's played for that one. Pink's available to the left middle.
7.
So although the reds are not
14.
too badly placed, pink and black. There's also another
20.
option available. This is here.
Yeah, one of the reasons he might be reluctant to go into the pink is that
$32. Yeah.
Well, he's still, as Stephen said, change the outlook.
38.
He was always going to be on a colour, and he knew he was bringing the black into play, so 3-1, that's what he would have been after. How's your luck here, Ding? Slight angle. Played it well, played it really well.
43.
And hit that beautifully to get the white up into that position. He can still cut this back.
49.
So breaks of 64, 100.
this has been
55.
magnificent. It really has. The last, it just blocked everything up.
No reason why not. Is the time right?
Long, long required in his game to win the World Championship.
70.
But perhaps there's that final.
I think what this will do, a number of times, that's usually the case. You get a couple of awkward frames there.
One thing, yeah,
84.
It's been majestic. So centering the previous frame. So we're already halfway there. Obviously, the more rounds, less
92.
players, but more frames.
Another
101.
magnificent century. Doesn't matter about the green. He'll be. Not a bad break-off shot from Ding Junhui. And that's a better one from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Excellent return. And he's got to play. He had no escape back to the ball area. Be interesting to see if the mid-session interval does change things around, because Ding red over the left side of the table here. Avoid that. Oh, that's unlucky.
Oh. 1.
Now that time, hand on the shot. And you think time for Ronnie O'Sullivan to go to work in this match. The session, I should say.
9. $50.
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, we've got a Just set off a little
20.
spark. That was almost straight. No problem.
30.
This effort, but whether to go into them or not. Played for. If it is, he doesn't have to go into
53.
them. Slightly more difficult. And that will did there and played it to
57.
perfection. Lifted off.
There didn't play for the can of the red, but it still goes. This has been another.
60.
Is he going to make a centre of his own here? Or use the pink?
71.
It's an option. Maybe a little bit too straight now. It's all from Ding's
78.
unfortunate enough. In a long one, and this has been the result.
Century. Hadn't quite got the natural
85.
angle, so just a bit too much side. This was a good effort.
Well, for someone whose pot success is 91%, down to 47.
1.
Being tied up. If Ronnie can get on that red to the left, he thinks very, very positive. Well, has he got away with this? Because
12.
need to get that red back up the table. Which is duly done. Oh, what a shot that is.
1.
What a shot.
Him to put a bit of power. He's missing by a long way in terms of long shots.
Nine.
He's aiming down in the cue ball, so he might still be playing into the bunch. Yeah, he is. Oh dear.
5. One.
Ronnie.
At this visit.
Nine. 50.
In
21.
fact, because he doesn't look a lot different.
29.
And that's no, yes. not a problem there. Proving costly again.
Yeah, at this level, who wins the frame? In the last two frames,
45.
it's just been two frames.
But they're both playing magnificently well now. A couple of awkward frames to start, but this is terrific.
Yeah, this is what we thought it was going to be. This is what we expected before
51.
the start of the fights. Now of the break building. It's just brilliant to watch. My kind of snooker, Dennis. You can
57.
Everyone, probably with the exception of Ding Junhui, who he was very unfortunate
64.
for that.
71.
But another fine effort from Ronnie O'Sullivan.
76.
To 5 minutes.
82.
2 more frames to be played if they're anything like the
yeah. After the way Ding's played it. Another long pot missed. No, just didn't reach. 2 frames less left in this session. Oh, nice to win this one, and then you know you're not behind. Going
Ronnie fell. This is pretty good. Thank you, Jason. No big breaks in this frame because it's finished a little awkward. Very awkward, isn't it, with the balls all over the right.
get in there. Savage scorers, but long potting has not been the highlight of the match so far.
Well, I think, Stephen, you should sit back.
And Dennis, mate. Never, or hardly ever plays a plain ball safety. Containing safety this time from Ding Junhui.
So Almost 8 minutes gone, and the first red goes down. Finished up.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
Very awkward table. But the on that red, there is a gap through to it. Now he's just playing for the one on the side cushion. He felt Junhui there.
A little bit surprised Ronnie played to screw the cue ball up the table there, because obviously playing it with more pace makes the pot more difficult. It could have just a little stun out for the pink to the same pocket. So played it.
And once again he swung that white with lots of right hand striking around the angles. And that might just be where the red is. Yeah, he's found the gap with the two reds.
He doesn't have the cue ball control. Ronnie could have easily snookered himself behind one of those two reds, but like this. Chin.
$70. $23. $29.
Black, just available. It's not awkward now.
30.
Got a kick there, but he's just about okay. A little bit.
45.
And I did mention the time.
That's how fine the margins are between these two players. Those little bits of bad fortune didn't happen to Ding Junhui.
53.
But
$59.
they make one mistake.
It was excellent.
$73.
Oh, hampered with the red, so no sense. Yeah, these two boys are getting ready for the World Seniors Championship, which will be played at the Crucible Theatre.
We all know what kind of front runner Ronnie O'Sullivan is. The best has ever been.
One.
Starting at 7 o'clock. It's going to be special. That got an unbelievable bounce off the bounce quickly off the cushion.
4.
That's a great recovery.
Both players have made.
$12.
Be a shame to lose one of these players.
20.
So he's playing. I think so, a bit unfortunate there.
Ding Junhui 41.
It could be a situation where he is 9-7 down and virtually through no fault frame He's desperate to make it 8 each. Another very good shot. There's been some stamina.
Well, he took the safer option there. He played to get down for the yellow.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he got it. Meanwhile, he's been gifted a chance.
No. So just the tension of knowing that he's
Gone. He's had it. Think should still have potted that red, mind you. Wow.
1. Nine.
Yeah, I think it does.
breaks of 90 and 89. Here, this final frame.
25.
Should prove to be a fabulous match.
$33.
Do much about,
41.
but it's been a
$49.
well, so much side on that to try and develop the red. He'd have to breaks of 41 and 53, and both players touch on. Coming back tomorrow night, they're all square at 8 frames all.